Growing up, LeBron James was at one point homeless, living in a car with his mother. Just a few years later, at age 18, he'd be worth nearly $100 million. Fast forward today, and he's worth $1 billion and is one of the most accomplished athletes in history. This is the incredible story of LeBron James. A kid from Akron. Growing up in the inner city of Akron, LeBron was off and on homeless for most of his childhood. Born to 16-year-old Gloria James and an absent father in 1984. Gloria took care of LeBron and her two brothers after her mother and grandmother passed, moving 6 times in less than a year. At 8 years old, LeBron went to school just 1/3 of the time because of this. But the next year changed everything. Moving in with Frank Walker, LeBron was introduced to basketball and started playing organized hoops 2 years later. 6 feet tall and dunking in 8th grade, LeBron started varsity his freshman year at St. Vincent St. Mary's, was the only sophomore USA Today All-USA First Team pick ever, and the first junior to win National Player of the Year. All this before turning 18. This meteoric rise brought historic TV views, moving LeBron's home games to the University of Akron's arena because they were selling thousands of tickets weeks in advance. Right before the 2003 draft, LeBron signed the largest rookie shoe deal ever, a 7-year, $90 million contract with Nike, setting him up to be the savior, the #1 pick in the 2003 NBA draft, and Rookie of the Year. James also started a family after his first NBA year. Bronny born just right before LeBron's second NBA season started. James has made All-NBA and All-Star teams ever since. Back-to-back MVPs in 2009 and 2010, and his iconic chalk toss and LeBron's Nike campaign, catapulting his marketability. But that all changed with the decision. Taking a 6-year, $110 million pay cut to join Miami, LeBron got his first NBA championship in 2012, reeled in 2 more MVPs, and became much more active with off-court ventures, investing in Liverpool Football Club, Blaze Pizza, and silently investing in Beats by Dre, bagging him $30 million to add to his $700 million business purse. This was all before I'm coming home. In 2014, LeBron then decides to go back home to Cleveland and would later end their 52-year title drought with their historic 3-1 comeback in 2016 against the greatest regular season team in NBA history, the Golden State Warriors. Around that time, LeBron's off-the-court moves were almost just as impressive. He signed a $1 billion lifetime deal with Nike in 2015, over $30 million per year, started uninterrupted, and starred in Trainwreck before deciding to pack his things and move to Los Angeles. His Southern California departure lost downtown Cleveland their star and $50 million per year in local revenue. LeBron's 8-year-in-a-row finals run also ended in his first Lakers season, but LA hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy just 1 year later. This was also when James opened the Akron I Promise School, guaranteeing free tuition, meals, uniforms, and bikes to the University of Akron for every child that attends the school. The King's media presence and his earnings have only skyrocketed since. Starting the shop, voice acting in Smallfoot, starring in Space Jam: A New Legacy, becoming a part owner of the Boston Red Sox, and working on film projects with Drake, making nearly $100 million in 2021 alone, and surpassing the $1 billion mark in career earnings the same year. James became just the 5th modern athlete to reach this mark, joining Floyd Mayweather, Tiger Woods, Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo. From a kid who didn't play basketball until 5th grade to one of the greatest to ever do it, the story of LeBron James continues to grow and will be told until the end of time.